Welcome, everyone. This is the WNBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Phoenix Mercury. With analysts Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you with us. And so off the tip, it's Phoenix. Well, the WNBA hasn't seen a team win consecutive titles in almost 20 years. When do you think we'll see our next back-to-back champ?
It's only a matter of time, Blake, but repeating is no easy task. It's just so tough because every season players get hurt, other teams get better, and championship winners struggle to catch the same breaks they did the season before.
You nailed it, Brian. But it's also nice to see the parity of the league. You know, no team has been a consecutive champion for nearly 2 decades. It just shows you how each team believes they can win it all.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Maybe the premier pick-and-roll ball handler in the league. Diggins Smith is so dangerous out of the set. Can score, she can pass, she can do anything.
Here's Strickland. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Coffey. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins Smith.
Excellent vision from Diggins Smith. She's a player that truly makes those around her better.
Montgomery outside. Outside Hayes. 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. It's going to go on Brittany Griner. And it's her first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
Really a different background than most. Elizabeth Williams was born in England. She went to high school in Virginia, and she's become a great WNBA player.
That's also good, so she hits them both. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now here's Diggins Smith. Montgomery covering. Here's Coffey. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Shekinna Strickland.
And guys, Shekinna Strickland has to be one of the best long-range shooters in the WNBA. She takes a number of threes per game, but she also shoots a high percentage. And don't forget, she won the 2019 WNBA three-point contest.
Now here's Montgomery. Johnson outside. Strickland. Here's Hayes. Jessica Breland with some nice D. And speaking of Strickland's three-point shooting, what challenges does that pose defensively for opponents?
Well, she's just so efficient that you have to keep someone around her at all times once she crosses the half court, once she's on the perimeter. And that can leave your defense a little vulnerable because then driving lanes, passing lanes start to open up. But I wouldn't give Strickland any clean looks from anywhere deep.
Here's Coffey. And the layup's good off the glass. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hayes with it. Strickland outside. Montgomery outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
A shaky first few minutes, 5 attempts with only 1 make.
Griner controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That might be the last player in this league you want to get an offensive board. At 6'9", Griner can get the ball back up and in real quick.
Atlanta calls timeout.
It's such a treat to watch Brittney Griner go to work defensively, guys. She has multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards and has led the league in blocks a number of times. Talk about an intimidating defensive presence.
First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. And as much work as Griner does defensively, Tim, her offensive game is still elite in its own right.
Oh, facts only, Blake, facts only. Her combination of strength and length poses a lot of problems for opposing defenses, and she's got great touch, too. Griner's assortment of moves is just filthy.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Breland. Taurasi. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Here's Johnson. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Williams. And Brittney Griner with the block.
Length and vertical jumping ability pay monster dividends for Griner as a rim protector.
Pass to Griner. Taurasi with it. Now Coffey. Count that one.
The vision and ability to deliver accurate passes. I mean, that's what makes Taurasi the ultimate distributor.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Strickland. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Shekinna Strickland.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Montgomery covering. The baseline J, and she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Effectively scans the defense. Diggins Smith puts her high basketball IQ to good use.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Strickland. Montgomery outside. Clock at 4. That's tipped. Skylar Diggins Smith with the steal. And no good, but close on that one, so she'll shoot 2. And when you talk about the best defensive-minded coaches, what about them is so effective at that end of the floor?
Well, defense is all about effort and intensity. And if you can get your players to play hard, then you'll find success in stopping your opponents. Forget schemes and tactics. The first thing the best defensive coaches do is install the defensive mindset into each one of their players. And then they dive into the X's and O's.
And the X's and O's are important too. But really, the defensive-minded coaches, the best ones that I've seen, have a strong structure in place. But they're never afraid to try something out of the ordinary, maybe a box and one at times, maybe a zone, to stop a particular team or player.
And she makes both free throws. Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, I think the coach could be trying to just get a break in action to clear their heads. They've gone ice cold, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to give them a quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget all the missed shots we've been seeing.
And maybe refocus a bit.
Here's Williams. Johnson outside. Strickland inside. Shot's good by Johnson.
As a big, sometimes your height is a huge help passing-wise. It allows players like Williams to get a clear view of open players.
Reiner, it's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins-Smith.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Now here's Williams. It's stolen by Breland. And up the court come the Mercury on the break. To Rossi, and that's good.
They've yet to string many stops together, and they're going to have to if they want a chance to really win this game.
Yeah, defensively, they have been more than a step slow.
Williams with it. She's covered by Taurasi. Pass to Williams. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
She's looking good. 3 of 4 so far.
Now Diggins-Smith. Taurasi outside. Here's Coffey from the arc. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
To the inside. Strickland with the bucket.
And what body control from Strickland. Outstanding work to take the contact and finish through it.
Pass to Coffey. Strickland brings the double team. From deep, Skylar Diggins-Smith. And it's Strickland with the rebound.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Sweet move. And there's the nice layup by Griner.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Williams can't get it to go. Phoenix with the ball. Leading by 12. Here's Diggins-Smith. Up again. Offensive rebound. Coffey, no good.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Stolen by Diggins-Smith. Pushing it up. And that one's good. Coffey.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Montgomery outside. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Lets it go from 14. Jessica Breland comes up with the rebound.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
A nice shot by Griner.
The 2020 WNBA offseason was off the charts. But maybe the biggest move was Skylar Diggins-Smith going from Dallas to Phoenix. In order to acquire the all-WNBA point guard, the Mercury had to surrender 3 first-round picks to the Wings. She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Timeout called the Mercury. For Diggins-Smith, she was unhappy in Dallas, and her trade request was granted.
Well, Skylar has always been a huge supporter of player empowerment, and her move might bring us to a new era of WNBA basketball. More movement, more blockbuster trades, and if you're asking me, that's a great thing.
And here is Hartley. Pass to Smith. Griner with the ball. She's covered by Brown. To the middle. Smith. That's good. And so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it keeps resulting in points.
Extremely positive. I mean, that's a very nice lead to have this early in the ball game.
They've come out on fire out of the gates.
Now here's Williams. Here's Billings. It's Shakina Strickland on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. He gets it in there.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Now here's Taurasi. She has 5. Griner. Taurasi. She's guarded by Williams.
That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far.
Pass to Billings. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Now Hartley. Robbed. Strickland outside. In the basket for the 4th time from the field, and she is a healthy 4 for 6.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Here's Taurasi. The shot, no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Mercury leading by 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this one?
Nice start to the game for them, tallying a few steals through one.
They've been aggressive on defense, and it's paid off, so I'm going to expect them to keep it up.
And Atlanta has possession. It's a 10-point game. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Pass to Strickland. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Strickland gave her defender no time for a shot contest.
Griner with the ball. Turner. She's covered by Brown. Down low. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Strickland. Now Billings. Williams with it.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Now Cunningham. To the paint. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Ahead. And a fast break now for the Mercury. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. Well, we've seen it in other leagues, including the NBA. Are we about to see the super team era in the WNBA?
With the movement during the offseason prior to the 2020 season, we really saw the best teams in the league add stars. The biggest move had to be the trade involving all-star guard Skylar Diggins-Smith, but there were also some other moves involving big-time players.
Multiple-time All-WNBA selection, Angel McCoughtry found a new home, and Joanna Bonner with the move as well. While the super teams load up, on the other side, we've seen a clear youth movement other places in the league.
Here's Billings. Now here's Williams. Guarded closely.
Well, guys, for her size, Courtney Williams is an outstanding rebounder. She's listed at 5'8", but she seems to play a lot bigger than that. I'm just so impressed with her grit and toughness on the boards.
And this is her first free throw of the game. And she knocks down the first one.
After being the 8th overall pick in 2016 by the Mercury and playing in just 6 games, Courtney Williams was already traded to Connecticut. That early trade ignited her career.
Both good at the line. Here's Hartley. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Cunningham. Now Turner from 13. Her first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Williams with it. Back to Strickland. Brown. Clock at 6. Another shot, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
Always great to see bigs who can hit from the charity stripe, and Brown definitely fits that mold.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Strickland. The dream trail. Outside Hayes. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Balance is what comes to mind when I think about Hayes. She truly has a well-rounded game.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. The first free throw is good.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the line.
Well, when all else fails, getting to the charity stripe can really be a great way to change the momentum in a game.
Lets you regroup, stops the clock.
She hits both from the stripe.
Developing a strong work ethic at a young age, Hayes has always been about the grind and not the fame.
Now here's Hartley. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
With a willingness to bang and bump down low, Brown is sometimes impossible to contain.
And she's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses.
The first overall pick in the 2013 WNBA draft, when Brittany Griner entered the league, the expectations were outrageous, sky high. But with all that potential, she has lived up to those expectations. She's been a WNBA All-Star time and time again, and even won a championship in just her second year in the league.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Off the mark there with the three. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Here's Hayes. Outside Williams. It's good. And looking at everything Griner has done in this league, Brian, what's left for her to accomplish?
Well, I see her tenacious competitive fire, and I think she just wants more wins, more championships, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about for Griner. The stats are nice and all, but she wants to be remembered as a legend in this league, and I think she will.
Kept alive. Chalk up two right there.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Outside Hayes. Back to Williams. Six to shoot. Strickland outside. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
That's number 2 for her from long range in this quarter, her third overall.
Hartley outside. Here's Griner. Yes, and it's Bria Hartley picking up the assist.
Lighting it up again. Griner led the WNBA in scoring for a reason. She's expanded her offensive game.
Pass to Strickland. Now Williams. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Breland defending. Here's Hayes. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Phoenix leading. Hartley left side. Breland outside. After 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Now here is Hayes. Outside Williams. Strickland outside. And she's all alone. They blow the whistle just as she gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Dream making a switch here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Pass to Strickland. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Yeah, well, with eagle-eyed vision, Hayes has earned a reputation as a capable distributor.
To the inside, Reiner, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Pass to Williams. Back to Williams. No good on that shot. And it's Phoenix the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And that one's good. Coffee.
Well, there's hot, guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Now here is Hayes. Strickland outside. There's the double team with Griner. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. And it's Glory Johnson with the foul. That's her first foul. Now Diggins Smith. Down low. Reiner shot's good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Basket good.
Aware of all moving parts on the court, Montgomery is a fundamentally sound guard who can excel in the pick and roll.
Outside, Diggins Smith. Reeland, Johnson defending. To the middle, Diggins Smith. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to go on Elizabeth Williams.
The toughness of Skylar on that play, not afraid to go right into the defender and draw a foul. Skylar Diggins Smith went 3rd overall back in the 2013 draft. The 1-2-3 punch of that draft class might be really the best we've ever seen. The top pick of the draft, Brittany Griner, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, dunking machine, just a dominant force.
And she makes the first. Diggins Smith was selected after Elena Delle Donne.
And how good has she been? Delle Donne has won MVPs, a WNBA title, but back to the 3rd pick, Diggins Smith. All WNBA a few times herself. We may never see a top 3 like that again.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
They've changed their game here in the second, getting a little more physical.
And look for them to increase this lead if they keep getting to the line.
Taurasi with the steal. And a fast break now for the Mercury. A nice shot by Diggins Smith.
Look at the hustle from Diggins Smith. Gets back up the court fast to finish the play strong.
And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. And it isn't what you'd call the best of performances from them.
Pass to Montgomery. Hayes with it. Inside. And Williams gets it to go.
What movement from Williams. She's dangerous in the pick and roll going to the hoop.
And here's Coffee. To the left wing. Down low. Reeland. And she makes good on the layup.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Montgomery. To the inside. Williams can't get it to go.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Pass to Coffee. Now Diggins Smith. Shot clock at 6. Reeland misses.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Never scared to go down low, even at 5'8". Williams has guts. She'll take it right to the hoop.
On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls.
She didn't have a single free throw in the first quarter, but she started to play with a little bit more edge to her game here in the second.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. And here the Mercury. Outside, Diggins Smith. Pass to Taurasi. Reiner. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. And here's Montgomery. Now Hayes. She's covered by Taurasi. Johnson outside. Williams. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Smith.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
A nice shot by Diggins Smith.
You know, it wasn't the best start for her, but she's shaking it off here in the second.
Montgomery outside. Williams. Back to Montgomery. Shoots over Taurasi. The offensive rebound. That one good for 2.
Most seasons, she's top 10 in the league in O boards. Johnson has a great way of reading the missed shots of teammates.
To the middle. It's stolen by Elizabeth Williams. Pass break. Here come the Dream. Here's Williams. Skylar Diggins Smith with a defensive effort.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Yep, that one goes.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Now here's Montgomery. Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Hayes. The three-pointer off the mark.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she could try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Here's Hayes. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Cuts right through the defense. Hayes is such a scrappy, tough player.
And this is her 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game here. First free throw is good. The Dream making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Taurasi. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Hartley. No good from outside. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Mercury, up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. And you know, Griner has been really making it happen here.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Now here's Montgomery. Outside Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Montgomery. And down it goes. 2 points.
A steady presence around the rim. Montgomery and her team will gladly take those shots.
Coffee. She's covered by Strickland. Taurasi outside. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here is Hayes. That's good, and so Renee Montgomery with the assist.
As underrated as they come, Hayes is a star who doesn't command the attention that her play deserves.
Here's Diggins Smith. Taurasi outside. And it's Hayes with the rebound.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
And foul called as she misses, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's on Diana Taurasi. She's had 4 chances at the line and made all of them.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. She hits the second from the line. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Pass to Coffee. Diggins Smith. Now here's Griner. Back to Diggins Smith. That one falls through. It's her 6th make from the floor this game, and now 6 for 10.
Mechanically sound, even on unconventional shots, and Diggins Smith does a pretty good job of playing to her strengths.
Now here's Montgomery. Now here's Griner. Diggins Smith with it. Count that bucket.
We're seeing some good ball movement out of them.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
And so here's Atlanta, trailing by 17. Pass to Williams. That's good, and so Renee Montgomery with the assist.
An unselfish, solid passer. Montgomery is always looking for the open teammate, and that's what I love about her game.
Coffee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 tries.
Pass to Hayes. Williams. Now here's Strickland. Breland defending. 3-pointer. And Shekinna Strickland good for 3.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Now here's Taurasi. 7 points in the game. Good on the shot.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing. She's covered by Taurasi. Here's Montgomery. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hayes. The teardrop falls in.
Timeout, timeout.
With a strong understanding of which shot to use in which scenario, a strong offensive presence is only a part of Hayes' game.
And the Mercury call time here.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
And the Dream making a change here. And it's the Mercury with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Cunningham. Breland shoots over Johnson. Breland misses. Now Montgomery. It's Shakina Strickland on the wing. Back to Montgomery. Good, and the assist goes to Shakina Strickland.
Shrewd play by Strickland, getting the ball to a ready shooter. She's playing terrific, unselfish basketball.
Here's Walker Kimbrough to the paint. Cunningham. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Brown. Here's Montgomery. Here's Johnson. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
That's really her bread and butter, getting points inside. Johnson has tremendous ability to finish the play.
Reiner. She's covered by Brown. Here's Walker Kimbrough. No good with the triple.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
And it's Renee Montgomery penetrating. Second chance shot. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
That is not the player you want to send to the charity stripe. Montgomery is a consistently efficient free throw shooter.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
6th Woman of the Year, All-Star, Champion, you name it. Montgomery is a part of WNBA history, no matter how you look at it.
And she's good on the second. And it's the Mercury with the ball. They lead by 11. Here's Cunningham. She's guarded by Williams. And here's Turner. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Drops in the tray.
Well, Cunningham has remarkable shot efficiency, and that goes back to her beautiful jump shot.
Outside Williams. Pass to Strickland. Three-pointer. Here's Brown. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Now here is Breland. And here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Turner. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Flexing her physical attributes to complete the basket through contact. That's a heads-up play from Turner.
And she'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
After suffering a torn ACL in college, I'm excited to see what Turner has in store for her WNBA career.
Now here's Montgomery. 7 points in the game. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Bria Hartley. And up the court come the Mercury on the break. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
What a play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And this is her second trip to the line in the game. And the first one falls for her. And good on both. Now here's Montgomery. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Hartley. And again, Phoenix no good.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
And that one's good, Montgomery.
An athletic guard, Montgomery can get by defenders quicker than most.
Here's Cunningham. 10 points for her. Pass to Hartley. With the floater. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Montgomery covering. And it's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot. She's made all of her free throws to this point, 3 of 3.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good.
They should keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Taking full advantage from this charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second half.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Atlanta has possession. 17-point game. Montgomery left side. Pass to Billings. Clock at 6. Montgomery buries the long-range jumper.
Since halftime, she's finally coming around.
Now Walker Kimbrough. 7 points in the game. Hartley outside. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
the focus, the determination. Love watching Hartley take it strong on the drive. One of the most competitive players in the league, Bria Hartley had to miss the final 10 games of the 2016 season with Washington due to pregnancy. In January 2017, Hartley gave birth to her first child, Bryson. Incredibly, 2 weeks later, the Mystics traded Hartley to New York to be closer to her family on Long Island.
And Hartley has come back during that 2017 season, incredibly playing the entire 34-game schedule.
Just incredible. Hartley played opening night in Manhattan with Bryson in attendance. Does it get better than that? As Bria said, quote, "I always wanted to be a mom and I always wanted to play professional basketball," end quote. She's doing both at the highest level.
And so here's Atlanta. They trail by 16. Pass to Strickland. Now Billings. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Ball stolen. Out on her own on the break. Cunningham with the bucket.
No question, they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
Now here's Williams. She's got 8. Here's Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What terrific hustle. She's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, she is ferocious when that ball goes up.
And that's what they've got her out there for, making plays like that.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Pass to Billings. Strickland. Here's Montgomery. She's guarded by Hartley. Montgomery right side. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. Now Smith. Griner. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. And it's Renee Montgomery penetrating. Good for her 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Hartley with it. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And here's Griner. She's guarded by Williams. Griner's shot is good.
After leaning on the three-point shot in the first half, they're starting to get away from it here in the second. More of their shots are coming from inside.
Now here's Williams. She's got 8.
You know, she's normally not a player who gets to the line. Williams has made strides over her career to get more free throw attempts.
And this is her 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so she makes both. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely on the other side, really not much resistance put up.
Hartley outside. Williams with the double team. 4 on the shot clock. Griner, good.
No one around her. Rhea Hartley found the open teammate. Easy hoop.
The Dream on offense. Outside Hayes. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Inside, Billings. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And a 3-on-3 fast break. Left side, Diggins Smith. Pass to Taurasi. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Now here is Hayes. 9 points in the game. Here's Williams. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good!
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as she cans it at the buzzer.
Cool and collected, and just didn't rush it at all.
You said that right.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mercury out in front, up by 16. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the 4th. And it's the Mercury with the ball. 16-point lead. And it's Skylar Diggins-Smith penetrating. Basket number 8 is all good. She's attempted 12 shots.
Showing off the acceleration on that drive, Diggins-Smith seemed unbothered by the defense.
Pass to Hayes. Down low. The fader. Count the basket.
It looked pretty, but she doesn't need to use the fadeaway when she's that open.
Now here's Breland. Hartley with it. She's guarded by Hayes. Here's Taurasi. Diana Taurasi is doubled. And it's Glory Johnson with the foul. That'll be her 2nd foul of the game. Outside, Diggins-Smith. She gets that one.
Sets the tone with physical and focused play. Breland is her team's spark plug.
Outside, Hayes. Outside, Williams. To the middle. And Williams gets it to go.
The correct decision from Courtney Williams. We've seen her assist numbers skyrocket since her rookie season back in 2017.
For 3, Diana Taurasi. Reiner, she can't hit that time. Now the Dream take it the other way. Pass to Williams. Jessica Breland comes up with the rebound. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Here's Coffey. Elizabeth Williams with the rebound.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Outside Williams. Left side Hayes. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
Well, with such a detailed offensive skill set, Hayes gives defenders a ton of different looks.
Pass to Griner. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Here's Coffey. Now Diggins Smith. She's guarded by Williams. 2 on the clock. Here's Coffee. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins Smith.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
She just does not let stuff like that affect shots. Williams has a feel for contact, allowed her to get the points.
Williams with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Strickland. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And there's the call. Phoenix, the foul.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when I think of Shekinna Strickland, guys, the first thing that comes to mind is her shooting. At the free throw line, she can really do some damage.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Diggins Smith. Down low. Deflected. Here's Griner. And the basket is good.
Standing 6'9". Griner is so tough to stop. Partially because of her underrated strength. Helps her go through contact.
Well, if she wasn't playing professional basketball, Griner said she's always wanted to follow her father's footsteps and be a police officer.
Outside Williams. To the middle. Williams. And it's rebounded by Jessica Breland. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. And that one's good. Coffee.
With that 3, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
Johnson outside. Strickland. Pass to Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Great concentration. Johnson did not let the defender get in the way of her shot.
Rossi outside. Here's Coffee. She's guarded by Hayes. And that one's good. Coffee. Now here is Hayes. Pass to Johnson. Back to Hayes. Great pass to set up the land.
Not normally someone feeding others. Johnson found her wide open. Good pass.
Here's Taurasi. Unloads. They get it back. It's not going to go for her. Atlanta with the ball. 17-point game. Outside Williams. And it's good for 2.
A streaky score. Williams is on tonight. Watch out.
Timeout called the Mercury.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Taurasi. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Coffey. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Reiner. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
An elite athlete for a player of her build. Reiner's willing to battle on the interior.
And she knocks down the first one. And so she hits both. And so here's Atlanta. Trailing by 17. Johnson outside. Back to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up at the elbow. Here's Williams. Mercury with the rebound. 3 on 3. Stolen by Shekinna Strickland. Fast break, here come the Dream. Lays it in off the breakaway.
That's the willingness coaches love to see on the fast break. Strickland's value goes way beyond the box score.
Coffey, no good. And here's Renee Montgomery from the arc. Can't hit that one. And it's Phoenix the other way. Pass to Griner. And she drops it in from the low post.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
Now here's Montgomery. Tight defense on her. And Jessica Breland with the block.
Well, with strong defensive instincts and awareness, Breland has become a respected shot blocker.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Now here's Montgomery, guarded by Diggins Smith. There's the double team with Griner. Strickland up top. Montgomery. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Diggins Smith. The Dream again can't hit. High arcing shot. Goes back up. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Never afraid of contact on the drive. Diggins Smith's tenacity. It's why she draws some fouls.
And the first one drops.
Exploding onto the scene during her senior year of college, Skylar Diggins Smith has delivered at the pro level, piling up all-star appearances since entering the WNBA in 2013.
That one misses, so she goes 1 for 2. Here's Hayes. And that one's good.
Moving it around, 8 of the last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
One shot.
And that one misses. Phoenix with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. Count it. Good.
When you make more buckets than anybody in WNBA history, you have to score in the paint. Taurasi never scared inside.
Montgomery outside. Here's Williams. Ooh, no luck on that one. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort. Pass to Coffey. And here's Taurasi. Now here's Breland. Diggins Smith. She's guarded by Hayes. A nice shot by Diggins Smith.
Ooh, an unselfish play from an unselfish player. Griner is a respected locker room figure.
Pass to Hayes. Johnson. Now here's Montgomery, guarded by Diggins Smith. Inside, Hayes. And Brittany Griner with the block. They retain possession. Shots good by Johnson. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Taurasi outside. Pass to Coffey. Diggins Smith. Montgomery covering. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two. It's going to go on Elizabeth Williams. And she makes the first. That one is no good. And so here's Atlanta. Strickland outside. Outside Williams. Back to Montgomery. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Atlanta calls timeout.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're on the penalty, which is not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
Pass to Strickland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson. Williams. She's guarded by Griner. And Williams gets it to go.
Well, this is where she makes her money, in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Here's Coffey. Griner inside. Williams there. And good that time.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Strickland. Mercury with the rebound.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Pass to Griner. To the paint. Coffee, no good. The Dream on offense. Tipped away. It's stolen by Breland. Now Diggins Smith. Now Coffee. Griner. She's guarded by Williams. Griner misses. It's Shakina Strickland on the wing. She's covered by Taurasi. Shot's good by Johnson.
You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You know, you got to do your work early and keep her out of that spot.
Here's Coffee. She's covered by Strickland. And that one's good. Coffee.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Montgomery right side. 6 to shoot. Hayes. And a miss there on the triple. Diggins Smith with it. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Breland, she's guarded by Hayes. Outside, Diggins Smith. Skylar Diggins Smith drawing the double team. Breland outside. Outside, Diggins Smith. Johnson with the steal. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.